NBA players have heard about the league's ratings being down, and they are starting to make changes.
Edwards just electrified the crowd.
Because he's played against this Miami.
Did we just see that? Wow. Carter went airborne, did a scissor kick over the offensive player.
This week, they played some of the best basketball we've seen in a while.
And Dipsy too.
What did I just see?
While hitting us right in the feels.
I'm trying to be great. You hear me? Great.
An absolute roller coaster from basketball's finest. This is what the fans demanded.
Farm-raised, non-GMO, organic, free range, ethical basketball.
And to their credit, the players have listened.
Now, Scotty listened in on this conversation. Okay. We say thank you for that info.
Chapter 1. Last Saturday, lost in Motown. Emotions ran high. The Bulls went into 96 mode, and Jokic made basketball look way too easy. Last Saturday in the NBA didn't disappoint. Let's kick things off in San Antonio, where Jokic's version of basketball somehow included water polo layups.
Under to Jokic, great pass, and he eludes Sohan.
His stamina has to be powered by some mysterious Serbian secret, because the dude was annihilating the Spurs from start to finish.
Now Jokic into the lane. And Jokic puts it up and in. Into Jokic, he's got possession. Basket counts and a foul.
But the real treat, watching Jokic and Wemby go at each other, was basketball heaven.
Cross it over Jokic. What a bucket in his face. Wow. France over Serbia.
Perfect defense, Jokic just hit him with more perfect offense.
Jokic, guarded by Wemby. Fall away on Wemby. Yes!
Meanwhile, Russ was catching a French beatdown from Wembanyama.
Wemby stepping through, punching it.
Wemby had him so shook that he airballed a wide-open layup at the rim.
And Westbrook blew it!
Bad defense? Sure. But that offense? Woof. But hey, when it mattered most, he saved himself from becoming the main character of NBA Twitter.
On out to Westbrook for three! Good!
Ultimately, the Nuggets weren't in the mood to throw Wemby a birthday party. They crashed it, walking out with an 11-point W. Over in San Francisco, Jake LaRavia said, "New year, new me," and casually hit a half-court buzzer beater.
LaRavia from midcourt.
Yes! Yes! Yes, Jake LaRavia!
But Jake LaRavia says, hold on. I just want y'all to see the pump fake, hold it by the hip, and before he touches the ground, cash!
Moses Moody, on the other hand, was hitting X, canceling out, and hitting it again.
Moody, double clutch three, and he made it! That's the toughest shot of the night, other than LaRavia's half-quarter. Are you kidding me?
And of course, it's Draymond, so you know what that means. Another day, another wrestling move on the basketball court.
Well defended by Moody, but Draymond and
Edey offensive rebound, and he gets manhandled by Draymond Green.
Zach Edey has that Draymond podcast in mind. He's just trying to show he's not soft.
But it gets better. After Zach Edey missed his shot, Draymond looked like he had skipped his meds, yelling at the ref like it was a personal therapy session.
Is that ball don't lie? Jaren Jackson Jr. has 3 fouls.
Draymond will take
one of those flagrants every now and then, just to establish.
On the bright side, Wiggins was out here bulldozing through Grizzlies defenders like he had somewhere to be.
Players can use the clock again. Wiggins, home free!
As the Dubs closed it out with an 8-point win. When we passed by Motown, the Pistons were out here hooping like the 2011 Miami Heat.
Pistons get a takeaway, run it up, and Cade gets Asar a slam.
And the NBA really needs to introduce the rule of cool, because shots like this, they should count.
Pistons lob it, Asar Thompson.
He caught it. That catch right there in the 10th of a second, the league is not allowing it.
Anthony Edwards went nuclear, dropping a 50-burger with a career-high 53 points.
Edwards, 51, ties a career high.
The man was unstoppable, except for the fact that the Wolves still lost by 14 to the Pistons. However, the mood was different in Chicago. It was Derrick Rose night, and if you didn't get chills watching that tribute, check your pulse. The Bulls announced they're retiring his jersey, and D. Rose was all in his feels.
Wow. So that's why you were
So I'm just telling you, nobody's wearing that #1 jersey again unless PJ of the Bulls. Then he's wearing that #1 jersey, all right? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Derek, we love you. We appreciate everything you've done for Chicago, and you're a special person. And
Thanks, Mike.
The kid from Chicago is finally getting his flowers, and honestly, it's about time. And his halftime speech, his son's reaction was all of us.
I'm trying to be great. You hear me? Great. Being great sometimes, you're gonna be disliked. You have to show courage that through that, people disliking or whatever it is, that I'm confident in my choice. I'm confident that I will make it. I wanna be great. Thank you, Chicago, for forcing me to be great, putting those expectations on me.
After that D-Rose speech, the Bulls turned into the '96 Bulls.
Here come the Bulls getting locked up by Lonzo.
Hey, I tell you what, Lonzo's knees are fine.
They outscored the Knicks by 24 in the third quarter. It was like MJ possessed the entire roster. Kobe White was out there, automatic from downtown, hitting a career-high 9 threes.
Oh, that's deep. Oh, it's Derrick Rose night, but Kobe said, D-Rose, I ain't letting you down.
Ball to White, stops, pops, got it.
The Bulls honored D-Rose the right way, taking a 13-point victory, while Kawhi Leonard made his season debut.
Leonard's first shot of the season. It's a three. It's good. And welcome back to Kawhi Leonard. Leonard. It's a transition three. It's good again. His second three.
Derrick Jones Jr. reminded everyone that if the ball even sniffs the rim, he's dunking it.
Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
The Heat, yeah, not only were they losing, they were getting destroyed. And Sensabaugh was insane, torching Miami.
And Sensabaugh is out of his mind. Come on. Look at Sexton.
Miles Turner was cocking it back and rocking the rim like he had beef with it.
Got it, yeah!
A slam. Miles Turner from the heavens.
And Tyrese Halliburton, oh, he's back.
He wants the shot clock to go down.
Oh, why not?
Because he's making shots.
Chapter 2, Sunday night. Who will stop OKC? Sunday night in the NBA was absolute madness. The Thunder stormed, the Kings beamed, and the Lakers rocked. Over in Oklahoma, SGA was on a mission, turning defense into instant offense.
Caught it in stride. SGA caught him at the rim and swatted it away. 5-on-4. Hartenstein over the top.
Loud City came alive like it was 2009 KD Russ era all over again. And Shea wasn't just playing, he was hooping like his life depended on it.
Wrestled each other out of the picture.
Tough shot. SGA drills the step back three.
Aside from their stifling defense,
Can be loose with the ball. Time and forth. There it is. Picked up by Wallace. Wallace fears on Holiday. Takes it all the way to the cup. He'll lay it in.
Lou Dort was in full sniper mode.
Possession. Dort, sidestep three. Beats the shot clock. And Lou Dort, big time from downtown.
The Celtics' chuck it and hope it falls offense backfired big time. They went 9 for 46 from 3. That's 19.6%. You were more likely to hit the lottery than see a Celtics player hit a 3. They held the Celtics to just 27 points in the second half, turning Boston's offense into a bricklaying tutorial.
The kick out, extra pass. Brown, the three. Holiday taps it out. Dort's able to take it away from White. Too much action on defense, and it leads to the dunk on the other end.
The C's managed just 12 points in the fourth, the third lowest in their franchise history. The Thunder notched their 15th straight victory, casually taking the W by 13 points. At Chase Center, Steph Curry started the night cooking, blissfully unaware of what was to come.
Welcome back, Stephen Curry. That was filthy.
Even without De'Aaron Fox, you'd think the Kings missed their star, but nope. Malik Monk took the keys and floored it.
Sabonis with a nice spray to the corner. Monk with the step back three, laces it.
Monk was soaring and tomahawking on Kyle Anderson's head.
Taking it away from Trace Jackson Davis.
Monk elevates, he cut bodies, multiple.
And it wasn't just Monk. Keon Ellis was out there turning the Warriors' defense into his personal runway.
Ellis trying to stick with Curry. Got him on the back tap. Good hands. They got a 2-on-1. Ellis up high. flying charter.
But then things got feisty. I mean, how is this a flop?
I mean, Ellis is backing up. That's a good screen. He got there and got stationary. He wants to flop. It's a flop, flop, flop.
You got a technical on Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr, Draymond, and the entire Dubs commentary crew need a good old reset punch to the back of the head. Maybe that'll fix their visual processing issues. Even the fans had enough. One came fully prepared for a Warriors blowout win and whipped out a backup plan.
We talk about switching up right there. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You switch up. That is what it looks like.
Steph's reaction on the bench said it all. The Kings obliterated the Warriors by 30 points for their 4th straight victory. Down in Houston, Grandpa LeBron was hooping against kids who weren't even born when he made his NBA debut.
This is interesting because LeBron made his NBA debut on October the 29th, 2003, and that was before both Cam Whitmore and Reed Shepherd were even born.
Jalen Green, though, was out here defying gravity like he's got NASA sponsorship.
Nice pass from Steven Adams.
Oh, hanging in the air, little scoop and score, Jalen Green. Plus the foul as LeBron James tried to take the charge, but instead was called for the block.
And when you've got Aquaman on your squad, you know the Aqua Slams are coming.
Oh! Hey! Beef! It's what's for dinner.
LeBron, clearly inspired, decided to channel his inner LaMelo Ball just for fun. But even that wasn't enough to stop the Rockets' young guns. Thompson was turning air balls into alley-oop dunks.
Green trapped in the corner, throws up a top shot, oh my goodness!
And when the Lakers had a shot to tie it up, Fred VanVleet came through with a clutch steal to shut the door.
They come to LeBron now! Stolen by VanVleet! And LeBron found him! He stepped inside of LeBron and stole the inbounds!
The Rockets held on for a 4-point win over the Lakers, while Trey Murphy III was taking souls.
And Trey going hard to the hole. You can see him line it up.
You can see that coming. It was bad intentions on that possession.
LaMelo Ball was making his return, reminding everyone why he was missed.
The deck like he was fouled. Cody Martin. Beautiful dime by LaMelo to find him in transition.
But Cleveland kept rolling, making their 10th straight win look effortless. Chapter 3, Monday night. Hoops on life support. Monday night in the association was anything but a slow start. Let's head to the land of 10,000 lakes, where Jaden McDaniels had Kawhi in a washing machine.
Oh, beautiful move. McDaniels got a three. That snaps an 11-0 Clippers run.
The Clippers came out wired like they just chugged a gallon of espresso, building a 15-point lead in the first half.
The give is to Powell. He finds a seam. He drives the lane. Counted at a foul.
But then the Ant-Man cometh. Anthony Edwards took over, scoring or assisting on 15 straight points late in the fourth.
Watched by Jones. Edwards, sidestep, fires, and he drilled it! Kill shot, ladies and gentlemen.
He had the whole Clippers defense simmering in a pressure cooker.
40 seconds to go in regulation. Edwards, 3 more.
Say what you want about Ant's confidence, but he walks the walk and dunks the talk. The Wolves clawed back from a 19-point first-half hole to steal a 2-point win. Over in Chicago, Devin was out there playing block or be blocked.
Great hands by Giddey. Up ahead for Zach LaVine and Devin Vassell.
Nice
got
play.
the rejection. LaVine very upset. He immediately went to John Butler asking for some contact there.
On the other side, the Spurs were dropping lobs like they had an Area 51 connection.
It's off by Wembanyama. Another lob. And another monster finish.
And Wemby was hosting his own variety show, draining threes with sniper precision.
Wemby got it. Nice response from Victor Wembanyama.
And setting up camp with a block party.
Smith going at Wemby. No. Second effort. No. Third time. You can't do it. Oh, but they call a foul.
But then Kobe White decided he wasn't impressed by Wemby's alien-like frame.
It's White against Wembanyama. The drive. The scoop. Sliding, gliding.
Sub-Zero made it official, welcoming Wembanyama to the polar vortex.
Kobe White drives it. Oh,
Dunk it, Kobe White. Get up or get out the way.
The Bulls iced the Spurs, taking a 4-point win and proving that even intergalactic talent isn't safe in the Windy City. At the same time, in Sacktown, rookie Devin Carter kicked things off with a bang, literally leapfrogging over Terry Rozier.
Because he's played against this Miami.
Did we just see that? Wow. Carter went airborne, did a scissor kick over the offensive player there.
The Heat had a chance to close it out, but Tyler Hero? It's going to be interesting to see how Heat culture copes with Tyler Air after Jimmy Buckets leaves.
Guarded by Monk. 6 seconds left. Hero. Pull up. Short. Rebound Kane, but time has run out.
Bam Adebayo had a moment of oops.
Back to Keon Ellis. With a second left. Fires. Got fouled. With 9/10 of a second left.
But Keon split the free throws, forcing double overtime, and that's when DeMar DeRozan went full takeover mode.
Tipped it out to DeRozan on the carom, 6 on the clock. Playing with his food, sidestep 3 for him. DeMar DeRozan connects.
The Kings battled through 2 overtimes to stretch their win streak to 5 games, taking the W by 5 points. When we jetted to Toronto, Scotty Barnes was pulling a reverse Uno card on Giannis.
Turnover, here's Scotty Barnes, a windmill dunk on a Monday night at the bank.
He kept up the defensive pressure, making the Greek freak work for every bucket.
Giannis up top, Barnes guards him, comes, pass stolen, R.J. Barrett. And Barrett with the finish.
And in classic sneaky Barnes fashion, he even tried to eavesdrop.
Now, Scotty listened in on this conversation. Okay. He say thank you for that info.
But despite all that, Damian Lillard reminded everyone why he's Dame time.
Blind side.
Lillard cranks up a 3 and he knocks it down.
The Bucks ran the Raptors off the floor, winning by 24 points. Meanwhile, in Memphis, it was a battle of the hospital wards. With Luka and Kyrie both out, the hospital Mavs were down their top scorers. And Jaren Jackson Jr. kept proving that he's an all-star, all-defense, and possibly all-NBA caliber player.
Jaren backing down over Washington. Yes!
The Mavericks couldn't catch a break, losing Daniel Gafford again.
And there's an ankle turn for Gafford. Is pounding the floor and grabbing his knee. He's putting some pressure on it as he heads back to the locker room.
Turns out the hospital Mavs haven't been around long enough to beat the hospital Grizzlies, who cruised to a 15-point win, while Obi Toppin was taking flight as usual.
For the catch, Shepard the drive, longs it. Oh, my goodness! Yes!
The Slim Reaper was back to reaping souls.
Both teams shooting the same clip as Kevin Durant brings the boom.
And the Magic, they are a team that refuses to stay down and die.
Ben Howard, he fires from the deep right side, he drills it for 3.
No matter how depleted they are, they stunned the Knicks with a gutsy performance. Chapter 4, Tuesday night, Tank on Turbo Time. On this wild Tuesday night, Zion went airborne. Trey broke hearts from half court, and LeBron turned back the clock. Over in Dallas, King James reminded us why he's still royalty. LeBron started off sharing the wealth with some slick passes, but then decided he was done with generosity.
LeBron, look away pass, Rui, and he's going to get another one. Oh, that's going to be Christie. It's either he or Rui. Look out! Look out! Here comes LeBron with the left-hand jam!
His career is older than the dude he just dunked on. I mean, how can you even hate on that? But on defense, the Lakers were stuck in snooze mode, offering about as much resistance as a revolving door.
It's Dinwiddie. James the bump to the rack with impunity.
Despite missing key guys, the Mavericks showed what real teamwork looks like. Captain Clay was in the kitchen.
Wade kicks it in the corner. Clay, 3.
Klay Thompson with the hat trick right here.
And Jaden Hardy took the reins too, like he was auditioning for a lead role.
It's Hardy, late close, Christie, another 3.
The Mavs smacked the Lakers, cruising to a 21-point win. In the Big Easy, all eyes were on Zion Williamson's long-awaited return.
The lob, he's waiting, he's got it, welcome back.
And he didn't disappoint.
It is taken away. Uh-oh, showtime.
Dude is built like a tank, moves like a Ferrari, and even with one shoe on, Mans was hooping. But even Zion's heroics couldn't overshadow Anthony Edwards, who delivered yet another elite performance.
Edwards, oh, you know, that's a heat check. Bottoms!
And it's not always about basketball.
You know what, Luka? I'll wear this for the rest of my career. On my left armband, just for you, all right?
A promise to honor Luka's fight against cancer, and he's kept it. Big respect for Ant, both on and off the court. Minnesota spoiled Zion's return, securing a hard-fought 7-point win. However, in Utah, Showtime Trey was in full effect.
Fake the behind the back. Inside clip with the flush.
And Trey got him with the little hezzy behind his back.
But the real fireworks came in the final seconds. Down 3, Colin Sexton pulled up and drilled a game-tying triple to keep the Jazz alive. But then, Ice Trey happened from mid-court. Trey said no to OT as the Hawks took a 3-point victory. The yells in the arena turned into stunned groans real quick. Meanwhile, in Denver, it looks like the refs are finally done, giving Jason Tatum clap technicals.
Early, Tatum against Murray, just too big, and one.
And speaking of hits, the Nuggets arena is literally called Ball Arena. And Porzingis found out why the hard way.
Life without him tonight. Porzingis back in the game. Pritchard comes up with it. Missed it. Porzingis taps it in. And KP is down.
Despite that, Tatum was in his bag.
Tatum looking to dice up Watson. Oh my gosh, what a finish.
Turning his defense into offense.
Get that out of here. Running the floor. Upstairs, Porzingis.
DeAndre Jordan even tried to turn back the clock, but Porzingis wasn't having it.
Here's DeAndre Jordan. Oh, what a block. Meet me at the summit. What a block. Porzingis, the swat.
Denver fought hard without Jokic, but the Celtics ultimately took the W by 12 points. But in Charlotte, an artist was at work.
LaMelo to himself! Oh, yeah! I love it! Fun basketball. And it results in 2 free throws for Mark Williams. Wow.
This dude plays every game like it's the All-Star game. The Hornets played some of their best basketball in a long time.
Maybe you can casually float to. LaMelo rakes away his own miss and scores from his wallet.
And despite a massive 39-point effort from Devin Booker,
Booker backing down on ball, gets inside with a leaner. He's soft touch. He's got a dozen. On the tremendous ball movement last night as Booker will step into that little 16-footer.
The Hornets snapped their 10-game losing streak with an 11-point win, while Amen Thompson was being cleared for takeoff.
Thompson will drive and he will ram.
Steph was cooking as always in the Bay.
His early offense, Steph threes. That's just Draymond and Steph. And Steph wants the crowd to get involved here. Steph driving on the 6'10". Jovic splits both defenders. Curry to the rim. He is a monster. Cold-blooded.
But even his magic wasn't enough, as the Heat snapped their 3-game losing streak.
Jovic in and out. Highsmith beat the clock and the defense. Duncan, nice bounce for Bam. Comes down the runway for the score.
Toppling the Warriors by 16 points. Chapter 5, Wednesday night, peak NBA basketball. Hoops went wild on Hump Day. We got movie moments in Cleveland, giraffe fights in Milwaukee, and Russ making good on threats. Cleveland turned into a movie set. 2 top-seeded teams on double-digit win streaks, colliding like it was the playoffs in January.
Mitchell goes at Jalen Williams, kicks it out in the corner. Garland's 3, back-to-back threes to start.
This game didn't just live up to the hype, it sent the hype into overdrive.
Oh, whoa! Jared Allen on a beautiful pass.
30 lead changes, 8 ties. For the first half, Donovan Mitchell was trapped in the torture chamber.
A season ago when he's off the floor, but your margin shrinks now.
Mitchell can't connect.
But Spida got loose and went full pit bull on offense.
Mitchell the drive and the flush.
Meanwhile, J-Dub was straight up playing mind games with the Cavs defense.
J-Dub wheels in, get that pivot foot down, and don't know how that counted if it did. If he just did beat the shot clock.
However, when it mattered most, Ty Jerome showed up in the fourth quarter.
The runner's up. The runner's good. Some Jerome magic here in the fourth quarter.
And then Darius Garland said enough is enough and delivered the dagger to seal the deal.
Garland the drive. It's up. It's good. Timeout OKC. It's a 7-point lead.
The Thunder's franchise record win streak done. The Cavs, their streak kept rolling, 11 straight wins with a 7-point victory. Over in Milwaukee, Wemby mania continued. Victor Wembanyama is evolving faster than a Pokemon.
Wemby trailing, the up fake, one-legged, three-pointer is good.
He's just showing off for national television.
He even hit Giannis with some Cirque du Soleil type acrobatics.
Gets Lopez to bait. And a dipsy-do!
What did I just see?
Giannis, though, was busy rewriting Bucks history, passing Kareem as the franchise's all-time leader in double-doubles, 432 and counting.
Giannis off the 1 foot, make it 25 points.
But he must have thought he was Jokic for a second.
Drives it this time, finds Giannis in the dunker. Giannis points to his chest, says, my bad.
Still, he wasn't playing games on defense, giving Wembanyama nightmares.
Shot clock down to 4. Giannis being extremely physical, got a piece of it.
2 giraffes neck fighting in the paint. And when he wasn't locking him down, Giannis was sending Wemby straight to the weight room.
Oh, Giannis put him in the weight room, Jay. Must have been a shoulder day today for Giannis.
One thing about Giannis, he'll try to block everything. He doesn't care if it ends up in a poster.
Gasol penetrating. One of those eye-popping blocks.
Powered by the Greek Freak, the Bucks walked away with a comfortable 16-point win. Meanwhile, in Mile High City, no Joker, no problem for the Nuggets.
Batum, he does, in the lane, give it to DJ. DJ put it up, and in!
They embraced the power of friendship.
Playing against Westbrook, lay it up and in, boy.
Every starter scored in double figures.
Have to go. Strawther's hot, and he knocks it in!
Guess sharing really is caring, and Russell Westbrook was out there keeping his word.
I told Zoo that if he missed, I'm gonna get this one, ain't nothing you can do about it.
So DeAndre. Nope, and Westbrook's there again. He knifes in and says, how about that?
He missed, and I got it, and then nothing he can do about it.
The team rallied without Jokic and routed the Clips by 23 points for an important win. Over in Philly, the rim was not in a welcoming mood.
Chance at more here. Maxey to Ricky. Oh, it goes off the heel.
Meanwhile, Kelly Oubre found himself stranded on an island, but somehow turned into a one-man Coast Guard.
Kelly downhill and up and in.
Of course, Tyrese Maxey was his usual brilliant self.
Maxey doing just that. Tyrese lays it up and in. The Sixers retake the lead.
But the real hero was Guerschon Yabusele.
Spinning to his left. Guerschon Yabusele for 3.
And when it came to crunch time, his defense was clutch.
Blocked by Guerschon Yabusele. Maxey keeps it in. And the Sixers are 11.4 away from the victory.
Despite being shorthanded, the Sixers grinded out a 6-point win, while Shaedon Sharpe was disapproving the commentators.
Now, no way he's making this at the buzzer, right? Sharpe? Yes, he is!
Lonzo Ball was slowly getting his swagger back.
On him momentarily. That's a deep Lonzo Ball 3!
And the Pacers made history, sort of, their most important moment, deploying a lineup with the lowest possible jersey number combo. Chapter 6, Thursday night, who called that timeout? From buzzer beaters to baptisms at the rim, Thursday night in the association did not disappoint. Over in Cleveland, it was ethical basketball versus ethical tanking, and both sides stuck to their scripts. Darius Garland sent Grady Dick's ankles straight to customer support.
Garland had Dick leading the wrong way.
Meanwhile, RJ Barrett showed off his buzzer beater swag.
RJ, the play, good!
Jarrett Allen was doing what he does best, turning defense into offense and making it look way too easy.
There goes the big man. Allen throws it down. Showtime by Jarrett Allen.
Then there was Garland, clearly still salty about last season, giving Scotty Barnes a crash course in clutch moments.
Stunner steps back, and buries a 3.
Wow.
A haymaker by Darius Garland.
And post-game Jarrett Allen reminded everyone what ethical basketball really means.
Farm-raised, non-GMO, organic, or free-range, ethical basketball.
Cleveland snatched their 12th straight win with a 6-point victory, thanks to the Twin Towers, both posting double-doubles. At the same time in Detroit, Trace Jackson Davis continued his breakout season by absolutely baptizing Tobias Harris.
Trace, he puts Tobias in the basket there.
And then we had Draymond Green nearly getting stuffed by the rim. But Jalen Duren wasn't about to let the rim steal his thunder. He did it himself.
Here's Draymond to the basket, rejected at the summit by Jalen Duren.
But Cade Cunningham took things to a whole new level, pulling off one of the greatest intentional missed free throws of all time.
Bangs it off the glass, got it back to him. Shovels to Fontecchio, and the officials stop the game. Could become a 4-point
the ball
play.
does make contact with the rim. Therefore, the ruling is an inadvertent whistle. It will be Detroit basketball.
The Warriors nearly fumbled a massive 18-point fourth-quarter lead, but Detroit missed a game-tying 3 at the buzzer.
Beasley off the iron.
He got a good look.
And Golden State hangs on to win.
The Dubs escaped with the win, snapping Detroit's streak by just 3 points. Down in Dallas, Daniel Gafford gave us the full turnover to redemption arc.
Stolen by Scoot Henderson. Chase down the block, Gafford. The sprained ankle is a distant memory as Gafford picking him up and putting him down to the middle of next week.
That's how you make up for your mistakes. Anthony Simons served up a chef's special lob to DeAndre Ayton.
Oh, good pass. Anthony, okay. That's more than okay. Johnson Simons.
And as always, Lively was lively. The guy's like a walking Red Bull can.
Oh, nice. Lively, big finish! Tower of power over to Monty Kamara.
But the real spark came from Jaden Hardy dropping a season-high 25 points off the bench.
Gets a rebound. Hardy again. Hardy nails it. Hardy, he is all alone and drills a three. You felt that one like a winter storm.
And when it mattered most, Quentin Grimes delivered the dagger.
He hasn't had a thunderous game like he did against the Lakers the other night, but he throws in a huge circus shot with 31.8 left in the game.
The Mavericks trailed by 10 points with 4:20 left, then flipped the switch with a 16-0 run to steal the win. And get this, it's only their second win of the season without Luka and Kyrie. In Memphis, Alperen Sengun had Jaren Jackson completely lost.
The whole thing. How he banked it now. He banked it in.
Jalen Green continued his hot start to 2025 with yet another great performance.
Green, oh my goodness, have the rookie Wells chasing shadows.
And then Taylor Jenkins called a timeout at the worst possible time.
Closing seconds of the ball game. Bang! Hit the shot. The Rockets coaches wanted a foul, but guess what? It's not going to count because the Grizzlies called a timeout.
Bro really hit the panic button as Houston held on to beat Memphis by 4 points, while Anthony Edwards was committing Anthony on Anthony crime.
Edwards just electrified the crowd. Everybody in this arena is standing up right now. This arena is shook.
Trey was out there making things look easy.
Young fakes the behind the back, rolls it to Capella perfectly.
Ice Trey should be an all-star starter. Chapter 7, Friday night. Chemistry on steroids. Friday night in the NBA went off. Russ made history. The Knicks got humbled, and Paolo made his grand return. Over in Mile High City, Russ was doing what Russ does best, going full throttle.
Yeah, Westbrook into the layup. Yes! And a foul.
What's even scarier is the chemistry between him and Jokic is starting to look downright telepathic.
And there he goes again.
These two are passing like they've been running drills in their dreams.
Jokic down the middle.
They became the first teammates in NBA history to drop multiple triple-doubles in the same season. And after the game, Russ kept it simple.
Cody's the best player in the world, man, and I just try to play off of him.
The Nuggets cruised to a 19-point win, and honestly, it's basketball poetry at this point. If Picasso played hoops, he'd be a Nugget. But in New York, the Knicks were getting cooked. SGA was out there serving up 5-star buckets like he was the head chef at MSG.
My goodness. 2 seconds. SGA wiggles his way to the cup and caps off the third.
And Isaiah Joe was unstoppable from downtown.
That pass over to Joe, but now there's 3 seconds. Way behind the three-point line, Isaiah Joe from the Chase logo.
The Knicks were trapped in OKC's defensive web with no way out.
Towns. That time, Hartenstein came over.
As the Thunder sent them home with a 25-point L. At the same time in Orlando, Paolo Banchero made his grand return.
Banchero, top of the arc for 3. Drills it.
And it didn't take long for the rim to welcome him back with a little shooter's bounce.
Back to Banchero. Fakes the shot, now takes the 3. It is yes, sir. Gravity prevails.
Just had a feeling that one was going to fall through.
But just when Magic fans thought it was their night, Giannis happened.
AJ Green trying to set the screen. There it goes. Giannis straight down the lane. Trying to get in front of that.
His mid-range jumper is getting way too deadly.
Get that one to go.
Giannis again, the jump shot, so he's turned to the jump shot in the third quarter.
Despite Banchero's monster 34-point night, the Bucks survived, sneaking out with a 3-point win. Meanwhile in Boston, the Kings rolled into the Garden like they owned it. No Fox, no problem. They were playing like it was a home game.
Porzingis didn't sit. Malik Monk climbs the ladder. Malik Monk got some serious bounce.
Domas was a rebounding machine, grabbing 28 boards.
Go blast Sabonis, physical on the offensive boards.
And just when Boston started to build momentum, Devin Carter hit back-to-back daggers that sucked the life out of the arena.
There's Carter. 3 ball on the way. Got it! Laces it from deep in Sacramento.
The Kings cruised to their 6th straight win, taking down the Celtics by 17 points, while CJ McCollum was spinning into pirouette threes.
How about that pivot? CJ.
Yes! CJ out here cooking
That
these
was
boys,
very
man.
serious.
He out here cooking these boys right now, Joe.
Flight 8 continued being unstoppable in Chicago.
To recoil that ball. That had slipped out momentarily. He still had the hang time and athletic ability to recoil it and jam it down.
Dropping his 5th straight game with 30-plus points.